a look at this one.
Oh man, yes.
Okay, where are you? What are you doing? Tell us a little bit more.
When I got to Mexico, though, I was going as a model. Uh, but one of the those jobs that I had before, including, selling pizzas on the bicycle and doing a lot of stuff, this was really good because I had to sell. I was a seller in there, so I had to sell that Chanel perfume, and I was really good at selling. Um, Everyone has their own technique to sell, and mine was just like smiling, like, "Hello, would you like to try this one?" And it works for me a lot. So I used to sell on a mall, and I was selling perfumes.
Right. Well, actually, Luis, your smile is adorable. It's not just my opinion, but there were a lot of comments like this. I can remember on YouTube and on other social media that people just fall in love with your smile. So this is probably what was happening there at the store as well.
There's a story, yeah. If you have the time, I can tell you that story. And it was close to these times. So when I got to Mexico, I'm a really shy person. So I'm an introvert person. And the thing is that I had the opportunity, like in Poland, on like those kind of situation where you don't have another options. And so imagine like selling pizzas or working on a place like that, and then working on these places. At the beginning, the first 2 weeks, it was really hard for me because I had to sell and I have to speak and I have to, you know, get into people and say, "Hey, hello, would you like to try this?" And da, da, da. It was really
Hmm.
hard for me. And the people from the company told me, "Danny, you are the most disciplined. You are the most, you look good. You're elegant. You are serious. But you don't sell. You don't talk." So they told me you have 5 days. And
All right.
when they sent me that, it was really, I started to cry, and I cried like for 5 hours because I was thinking about my family and all the things that I left behind. And I was really like, those first 6 months, 7 months in Mexico was really hard for me. You even have to buy water, and I didn't have money to buy water. And the water in Mexico is,
Hmm.
you can drink from the tap.
Hmm.
So I was not starving, but it was hard for me those times. So I had really the opportunity to get something and was going to lose it because I cannot speak. And it was like that day after crying, uh, the maximum sales that they got on that place was like five perfumes or something like that, and I sold six in 3 hours. And the next day I sold 12, and then I sold 12, and then I
Wow.
was one of the best of the company. And people ask me, "Hey, what is that? Give me an advice. What is the secret?" And I was like, "Man, you know what? I take off the mask. I take off the mask,
Mm.
and it's just me.
Wow.
I'm not
What a
afraid of what
story.
I'm giving you. Yeah, I'm giving you something that is me. It's my soul. It's in my face. It's like this is me. You take it, and if you don't want it, just I don't know. It's your thing.
Oh,
But I'm giving you my best, and this is the truly me. This is truly me. So I I promised myself that I was going to keep, that acting like that, my whole life without a mask. And I'm trying, I'm learning through the process, but it's one of those things that mark you because you don't have a plan B. You have to do it. So what is the way to do this? How can I achieve this? So I discovered that my smile and being myself, that's my power.